Looks like I'm live. It's about damn time. All right. I know you guys can't see anything. I know you guys can't hear anything. Don't worry. We'll fix that. You know what? Let me just open Hearthstone really quick. I don't have chat up, and so I should probably fix that, but you know how we do. Let's get Hearthstone. Where the hell is that? Okay, maybe I close that. Game capture properties, Hearthstone. I should have this all set up, but I honestly don't play this. I haven't created videos on this really. Let's first get here. Boom. Master volume is on. What the fuck? Man, I should have just set this up beforehand, but I didn't even know if the go live button would work after so long. Can you please find... Okay, game capture. I did it before. Properties. Why is it not... Okay. New... video capture. No. Should be just game capture. Add source. Delete that. I'm sorry. This worked without any issues last time, but now it's not showing up in my it's not showing up in my shit. Capture specific window. Hearthstone. There we go. Look at that. Just like that. There we go. Let's turn these other ones off. All right, sorry if I'm not responding to your chat messages. I'm sure there are none, but in case there are any and I'm not responding, I apologize. I will respond as soon as I get chat opened up, which will be in just a few seconds here. Let's go to Twitch first. Twitch Platypus. All right, let's just go to Twitch. Make sure I mute it. Then we'll go to YouTube. Just go to Twitch. Creator dashboard. There we go. Chat. Pop out. Thank you. All right, that's good. Then we go to YouTube. I go to my boy Plat. Mute tab. There we go. Pop out. I want to go to... I want to close this down. That's not how I would pop out the chat in this one. Content. Live. I'm so bad at this. Here we go. There's a live. There's like a whole YouTube studio specifically for live. Then I can come in here. Then I can pop out the chat. There we go. Hey, Keegs. And a live stream. You're just cranking out content this week like it's nobody's business. Yeah, honestly, I've just been a little under the weather. And it's just been a way to keep my mind on, it's been fun. I've been having a good time. Like, I've lost subscribers creating as much content as I have, and I'm like, I don't even care. I'm just having a good time making content. Because that's what it's about, Luckily for me, I have like a full big guy job. So I just do this literally for fun. And fun I shall have. Go fishing 10 times. We're just going to play some Mercenaries. You know why? Because I'm in the mood to play some Mercenaries. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm grinding Ragnaros. And I figured if I'm going to grind Ragnaros for 2 hours today, I might as well do it while I think we could take a look at this and get rid of some of these units now. I do want Cookie there because I want to be able to get the tasks. Gruff needs to level up. We'll just do this group of 5. But I figured if I'm going to do this for 2 hours, I might as well just do it live, why not? Hello, friend. Hello, Orimo. Appreciate... Oh my god, Ironbeak Owl is such a... All I know is this guy kills me every single time. Luckily, he doesn't tend to show up late in the run. He shows up early, and so whenever he kills one of my things super fast, it's not, like, extra brutal. I'm trying to farm Ragnaros because Ragnaros is like a great farming unit. And basically what I wanted to do was make a Mercenaries video, but I didn't have the I couldn't think of any content to do. Play any of DRPG? I assume that's Disgaea RPG. I do not play any Disgaea RPG, unfortunately. Yeah, we're gonna get owned. Yeah, no fucking shit. Yeah, Ironbeak Aldous ruins everything. I do not play any Disgaea RPG. I am actually, like, it sounds weird because, like, I quit Tact after playing it for so long. But I really feel like I need a new gacha to play. Something on my phone that I can come back to while, you know, either using the restroom or just, like, around, honestly. And so I'm looking at the Octopath Traveler gacha. I'm pre-registered for that, so maybe that'll be fun. If it's fun, who cares? I started following you for DQ Tact, but stuck around for your other stuff. When I stopped playing. Yeah, I mean, I stopped playing Tact too. I did have a wonderful time with Tact for a while, but I don't know, it just became too expensive, or I didn't like a lot of the decisions they made of the game. I didn't think the decisions, like, most of it was going in a good direction. Although there were parts of the game I really did like. Wasn't there supposed to be a new Secret of Mana gacha? Yeah, I'm pre-registered for that one also. The only issue with that one is that it's an action, like, RPG, and it's on phones, and I'm just like, I don't think an action RPG is likely to be fun, if I'm being completely honest, on my phone anyway. But, you know, I could be wrong. We'll just pop that. Like, it could be a good time, but, like, even Genshin Impact, right? I played on computer. Only time I ever played Genshin on phone was specifically when I couldn't get access to a computer and wanted to complete a few dailies. And even then, I only did that like twice out of the few weeks I played. But when it was a good time. Hey! How you doing, Pack Demon? Friendly characters. None of these should matter, hopefully. We're supposed to be doing an easy grind here. So we need to get to the mystery and then beat that guy, which is going to be a bit of a hassle. It's actually pretty bad RNG. If it was on this side, you'd be able to skip, but we have to take this. It's the only way we can get onto this path. So, unideal. What's up, friend? I'm doing pretty well today. I don't even know why I decided to stream. I just was... I don't, like, it hasn't occurred to me to stream in a while, but I have a couple hours, and I didn't really feel like playing Final Fantasy VI right now. I didn't really feel like playing Triangle Strat. I kind of just wanted to play Mercenaries. I was like, well, maybe I'll make a video on Mercenaries. That's what I've been doing, is just cranking out content. But I don't really have any ideas for videos on this, as I'm like 6 months behind, or 4 or 5 months behind all the actual content creators for this game. And so I just decided just to have a good time instead, and figured I'd stream the grind. Grind it, baby. Sluggernaut, absolutely. That's what we're here to do. We're here to grind. I'm trying to farm Ragnaros right now, which I shall. You have I actually think I did a video also. If you guys are like, I don't know what this is, I just did a video like in the last day or two about what Hearthstone Mercenaries is, where I kind of go into more depth. So you could check that out. But if you have any questions regarding the game and you're just hanging out, that's cool too. Plus, like, here's another thing about streaming that is way nicer in a lot of ways than other forms of content creation. You're not gonna die, are you? You're fighting at 6. You're fighting at 6. These guys are all dead. I'm delaying the inevitable. Streaming is like, there's people talking, right? Like, if I make a YouTube video, like, I don't think it's... Uh-oh. All right, never mind. I thought that, all right, well, we're gonna concede. That was my bad. I thought our speed was 5. Our speed is also 6, so we tied him. That's on me. Sorry, it's like, I don't think it's everyone could just look at my YouTube channel to see clearly I get far less engagement than I used to, right? There's no, like, a way around that, which is fine. I don't really care. I mean, I care in a sense, like, it's nice to get a lot of engagement, but I'd rather be doing what I want to be doing than playing something I don't want to play just for the sake of views, you know? But oh god, this is like, I actually did this like 6 times in a row earlier with no difficulties. I've gotten the last one I failed fully because of me, but this is like maybe the individually hardest fight potentially, because these guys just fucking destroy your shit, man. In fact, I think I gotta just try to heal this guy and hope they attack him. Sometimes they target this, sometimes they target this. Whatever one I target with healing seems to change it. But yeah, they smack, and then they get big, and then they smack, they get big, and at the end of their turn, they get a smack again. Luckily, these are random targets, so as long as they don't both go right here, we're typically fine. And they're attacking at... That's nothing. You're attacking at 6. That still won't kill us, though, so we're fine. You're trying to make a Vampire Survivors clone, and I'm about a week from release. Want to help me finish? Sure. Sounds fun to me. Oh, he got Wind Fury. He actually did almost kill us. I forgot about how powerful the Wind Fury would have been. I love Vampire Survivors, so I have no problem at least playing it on the channel. We're going to do the tough one here because I want to... Is there a reason? No, I just... This is so far been an incredibly inefficient grinding situation, but to be honest, I'm being a little... I'm playing a little fast and loose anyway. But yeah, the video was called Is It Worth Playing? They're all red. That is a dream come true for us. I don't even play Cookie here. Red is countered by blue, right? We do critical damage to them. That's probably enough just to kill most of them. Who's the biggest threat here? Probably Ragnaros. And he's also got the lowest amount of HP. I think you're already dead. I think we're gonna kill 2 of them before they get a chance to go. It's gonna be close though. All right, not quite on this guy, but these other 2. Oh, he will die. Oh, we don't that we missed the healing there. It's a little unfortunate, but not a big deal. All right. Yeah, you can't kill anybody. That's fine. Yeah, just do this. They'll die. Even though this is a quote-unquote hard fight because we're all blues and they're all reds, like that's just pretty much all the advantage you need because you do so much damage. Doing double damage is about twice as good if I am to run the math in my head really quick. Carry the 1. This is not what we want. Okay, +5 fire damage is actually exactly what we want though. So basically what we're doing 2 things while we do this. We're trying to get to these because this could be, it has a chance to be a mysterious stranger, which will allow us to complete a quest to get a bunch of stuff. But we also are trying to get to this chest because we're trying to farm Ragnaros coins. And this is the only way to get them without just spending money. And I could just spend money, but also like spending money to not play the game doesn't sound as fun. I kind of like the idea of grinding some of this stuff out. There's something like really appealing to playing some mindless game sometimes, you know. Does that relate to you guys? Like a game you don't need to think about, you're just going through the motion of watching your numbers go up. Sometimes that's really fun, if I'm being completely honest. I think you scare me the most. I think you do an insane amount of damage. So we're just gonna actually, you're just gonna heal yourself because they're definitely coming after you because you're red and they're blue. You probably won't die. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Yeah. And luckily, we did heal himself, though. Spending money to not play a game turns me off from games. Yeah, and it's a pretty common. Oh my god. I think we totally. I don't know if we quote unquote fucked up, but this guy's just toast. We have a chance if that's 20 damage. This is no, this is gonna just do 28 damage, and then this one at 5. Yeah, you're guaranteed dead actually. So just do your best. I still play Adventure Capitalist for that exact reason. It's just it could be a really good time to watch your numbers go up, man. Yeah, we should against a I don't know who either of these characters are. I didn't know they had good attacks. This character I knew was strong, so I probably should not put my only red character against a triple blue start. I mean, that's literally just suicide. I'd just save that money and spend it on myself later. I mean, I think that's probably what most people should do. All right, we'll just go to kill this guy. Cookie does like no damage right now, but this isn't Cookie's like actual team. God, going up against all blues is so annoying. feel like they got so much fucking HP, bro. But I mean, they don't deal that much damage. We don't deal that much damage. It's just kind of the circle of life, you know? But, I mean, we're not struggling, to be fair. Sending in our Alex, though, was definitely a huge mistake. But, yeah, look at all this fucking healing. Stop it. When they introduced Bounds in RuneScape, that was it for me. Bonds. Sorry, not Bounds. Bonds. I just don't know how to read. I could just get more hours on my job and earn more income in the game, so I would just be playing the game. Sorry. That was it for you. I don't even know what bonds are in RuneScape. I haven't played RuneScape since pre-old school RuneScape. They're the one that old school RuneScape, when old school RuneScape was the new RuneScape, because the original was like classic RuneScape or whatever it's called now. That's what I did. Fireball 3 to an enemy. I'm into that. This guy's gonna be easy. This should still be a win. Losing Alex is kind of rough, but Alex is definitely our worst of our fire units, no doubt about it. The thing is, we don't really have another good unit with us, just in general. Okay, this fight's gonna be a little bit harder actually without Alex, probably. Cookie might just straight up die. We're throwing Guff away here. We're throwing Guff into the trash. Guff is gonna taunt and then just get absolutely destroyed. He can't taunt until next turn. Wow, what an asshole. All right, he still has the lowest HP, so he's probably still gonna die. Hey, free fireballs is pretty cool. I don't even think we needed to do that. I think we were probably... Oh, don't attack him. At least they attack random targets at the end. As long as they don't both hit this, we're probably fine. Thank God, they almost did. That was almost ridiculous. 7 and 6. I mean, you could just... I think we're actually just guaranteed here because we cast a fireball for 10 damage at this guy. When we kill him, cast a fireball, kill him. We almost... So even though it should have been a win, like, we almost lost because the fucking AI, man, they will burst down. Your characters have +3 attack and Wind Fury? No, thank you. Whenever your characters cast a nature's ability, cast Serpent Bite 3 at a random enemy. I mean, this is like whatever. Hey, Mysterious Stranger, we got it. All right, so now, unfortunately, we didn't... So we have 4 characters. It gives you a draft of 3 of them. The one that we want is the one that's not here. So, I mean, we'll just do Combustion. This should be a pretty easy fight. Bonds in RuneScape are basically digital currency you could use to pay for membership. So I could use real life money to buy bonds, and then someone in game could buy the bonds to get... It sounds like a WoW token. Probably the exact same thing. I like Gruff. I don't think he's great. I hope they do some buff patches or something. I think this game could use a little bit of that. None of these are that threatening, but we'll go for the high HP guy first. 9 damage. You go last, actually. You might be able to get a death blow on that. Yeah, where you could buy an item in game that lets you yeah, it's kind of interesting. I mean, it sounds like it could have a good idea, but it also sounds like it's mostly like literally to it's just a greedy way to make money. Like, why would you connect the real money to the in-game economy? If once you get an item that you could use that item for game time, then I feel like it connects the real life economy and the game economy in a way that's unfavorable, like every time. Yeah, I guess if everyone does it, no one can get mad at anyone. They're like, oh, because if all these companies get together and decide to do it, then everyone can point at every other company and be like, yeah, see, we're not... What do you mean? They're doing it. They're doing it. Everyone's doing it, not just us. Are you crazy? We're only doing it because that the industry standard. I actually think the 4 HP is better. All right, let's fight the boss. This will be the first time through this. Hopefully, If we get Rag, we'll be able to go through this much faster. Whether or not I will go through it with Ragnaros is, you know, a question in and of itself. I think, unfortunately, this guy if this guy was blue and this guy was green, I think we'd have a much better time. This guy gives elementals fire weakness, which means we could destroy these guys. But there's a huge downside that if we don't do an AoE to kill this guy does immense damage to us. So we kind of just have to just light them all up, unfortunately. And he still gets an attack because he's at 5. So no matter, hopefully he hits Gruff though. No, of course they hit. It's like he knows the target I don't want him to hit, and he goes for that instead. And now we do pretty heavy damage here, at least. Right. So almost brought him down to dead. It disillusioned me with the game. I don't want to farm the least efficient spot. You know what I mean? I always look for the best grind spot for RuneScape. That's real life. Yeah, that's a really, I really like that sentiment. The idea, the best grind spot in RuneScape is real life. Attack an enemy, deal 12 damage to an enemy. Okay, well, I guess you could do this, and you could just taunt up. Do a little more of that. The heal power is actually like insanely good because we have this right now. We have this passive item that heals us at the end of every turn, and so that actually scales with the heal power. I guess it didn't matter because we're so like we have a team that this team can't cope with. So me to have to pay to not have to climb over, so I don't have to play a game that I was trying to play. That makes way less sense to me, but I think I understand the sentiment. The sentiment. The semen? I understand the semen of the situation. You're trying to say RuneScape is a lot like semen. Because the more of it you have, the saltier you get, you know? I think that's what you're trying to say. That's what it boils down to. We got 15 rag tokens, but also we got a task completion here. I think you think settlement, a settlement. You're right. You got to get a settlement. That's what I was looking for. We forgot to do the go fish quest. We're gonna do that though. That's why we couldn't get the cookie one, because we didn't get the quest that I wanted. I'm so salty. My doctor says I have to see a specialist. Yeah. How funny would it be? I'm sure there's a test that isn't putting semen in your mouth for a doctor to test. Like, hey, you know, like imagine having semen so salty. This is the conversation we're going to have now. Imagine having semen so salty that it actually caused you concern. And the only reason you know about it is because, like, whatever, your significant other, whoever it is, they're like, this is way saltier than normal. In fact, it's very, this seems like it could be a problem. What does the doctor do? You're like, yeah, my semen is way saltier than normal. What do I do? That's pretty funny. I like this joke. I think we keep this joke going. What does Live and Bond 3 do? Okay. Anyway, this is what I think about. This is how I spend my days thinking. I can't believe how hard this stupid this thing is way harder than it should be. So we need about like 150 Ragnarok coins to get Ragnarok. And then once you get them, Ragnaros, once you get them, it becomes much easier to get coins in general. Because you can start, you can do all the tasks, and doing all the tasks will get you most of the way to it'll get you to a usable character for sure. Not maxed, but much higher and usable. And then after that, you can get the, I know we need to do go fish. This is like an RNG fight. Now, luckily the RNG is in our favor, but they could do tasks to get a bunch of coins. But then you could also, once he's in your party, you're more likely to get them from things like that.
Job's done.
You're not healing yourself. We're going full damage here. All you have to do is not both attack the same thing. Oh, and even if he did, it looks like he would have died. He wouldn't have lived. You're going at a rate of 6. So let's go ahead and do 5 then. And we'll do 5. Just to make sure he dies. This is pretty good. I haven't had I've been on a super diet. And I'm going to keep being on the diet. And I've also not been drinking soda, but I have now gotten Gatorade. I've allowed myself to go to Gatorade again on days that I work out, which I haven't worked out yet, so I'm cheating. But the stream is a workout in a sense, you know? Streaming is just a mental workout. If it wasn't for me streaming, I would have never have thought of this wonderful semen scenario that I was thinking of before, right? So I would think streaming is a net positive in this world. I did not see the Ironbeak Owl. We were fucked. The Ironbeak Owl is so fucking stupid. Ugh. I mean, I could safely heal. But I don't know if that's like better than just doing a little bit of damage, you know? But it might be. Oh, we get a... Okay, they attacked random targets. So this isn't as scary anymore. I was actually excited because I was going to get a cookie snipe, but no cookie snipe this time. You can't kill us. We're not scared of you. We have to use that stupid Go Fish ability like 6 times or 20 times or something. So we're just going through it. Going through the motion of the ocean or the sun in the sky. Start a game. At the start of each turn, give your elementals plus 6 damage. Repeat for each other elemental you control. Well, that's not very good. Go here. We'll take up. Usually we just take the reds. The reds are, we do double damage to reds, so the more reds, the better. I might play some super auto pets also. I fucking love super auto pets. What a cool mutinous skin. Also a cool gruel skin. I don't know. I like the Christmas one more in that situation. We do want to kill mutinous first, but we're not going to, just based on the fact that we do double damage to the other shit. You go at 7, 7, 9, so you're all slow as shit. Cookie is like insanely good. Their damage is a little bit low, but they're not a damage dealer as their primary objective, you know. Deal 10 damage for each other frost ability cast. Okay, well, we're just gonna have you summon. I don't think we kill this guy regardless, so I think you just heal and we do this. I've never played Super Auto Pets, but I've watched every video you put out on it. I love Super Auto Pets. I'm telling you, it's worth. It's very good. It's free, first of all, which is hugely beneficial, I think, but it also is insanely just good. What's he doing? He's trying to eat his Murloc? Nope. I don't know. He was just sitting there hanging out. Almost done with that Go Fish. I don't have the brain space to learn everything from it, but it's entertaining enough to watch. Honestly, like, well, I'm not going to tell you what to do. You can or cannot play it as much as you want. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Another mysterious stranger, but I think you'd pick it up faster than you think. We might as well try to finish this out now, right? Destroy 3 enemies in 1 turn using living bomb 8 times. Well, that's easy. We might go just to finish that one after this. Killing 3 enemies with living bombs. We could do that on probably like 1-1, like something super easy, right? Where we don't accidentally kill them. Maybe something even a little bit higher than 1-1. We're only using Cookie here because we need to go fish, but still, this is like pretty buff. Who are you targeting? You're targeting him, so you target that guy. Maybe we get them both. I will say Super Auto Pets is a little overwhelming at first, but you pick it up pretty quick. I think it's simpler than like TFT and than Hearthstone Battlegrounds, but that's not to say it's worse. I actually think it's quite a bit better, personally. And I think the complexities come from... So, one of the things that I really realize now that I dislike about Hearthstone Battlegrounds and well, not TFT, sorry. And like, what's the other one? Storybook Brawl, things like that. I really don't like having... I don't like having characters. That's really, really, really bad, actually. I don't like having heroes or whatever. You know, like you join, you get one of 4. You get to draft a hero, and that hero has a passive. I don't think that adds to the... On paper, I think it sounds like a good idea, but when it's actually played out, I've realized I personally just dislike it less. I feel like all it does for me is force me into a play style without having it removes a lot of the thinking aspect for me personally, and that might just be because I'm dumb. I don't know, but I feel like when I get a guy, it's like, oh, all whatever robots, mechs get +1/+1 or something, you know, or you know, every time I'm just like, okay, well, so I'm going for mechs, and then I just roll and I'm like, all right, I've predetermined that I'm going for mechs. And that's just not very fun for me. I really like being able to be super, super adaptive. And I think that that is easier in a situation where you don't have... I think it's easier when you don't have a hero that's pushing you in a specific direction. Boom. This is what grinding is in this game, you know? It's... I think it might be... brutally long, if I'm being completely honest with you, but you know what, you gotta fucking do what you gotta fucking do, bro. So everyone here has fire weakness right now, so we're gonna have to we're gonna bring Alex Straza in at first, bring our fire team in. You know, we get a little bit of extra damage. When I say a little bit, I mean genuinely a lot of extra damage. This guy starts at speed 7, which is way too fast. We could actually just like lose this because this guy ends up getting really fast and he just freezes stuff every turn. See, that does 52 damage, 56, 66. Ouch. Yeah, because he's already faster than her. That's pretty crazy. Got a bounce for a few. Have a great rest of your stream. You know what? Thank you for stopping by at all, friend. I appreciate that. Yeah, you just heal yourself because they're going to target you. There we go. I kind of wish you got to see the breath on themselves. Yeah, that making this guy fast. Like, luckily, I think we're powerful enough where it doesn't matter, but it easily could, you know. And we could lose if he attacks this guy every turn. There's no doubt about that. Luckily, Cookie is here to keep us safe. Now we're going to get that good old classic Cookie snipe. Geared up Guff. Guff is now level 30. Let's go. Caster Expert Training Tier 2. Getting all the achievements today. Basically, there's probably a new expansion coming out in like a week or something. Or maybe 2 weeks or something. I don't know. Point is, they're going to add new Mercenaries soon. And I want to be able to get them. I'm not sure exactly how they're going to be released, but I'm going to want to get them. Hey, wow, 30 Ragnaros coins. It's actually pretty good. Over 2 runs, we've gotten like 50 or something like that. I mean, that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and turn this in. This is number 12. You get... Yes, yes. Thank you, Cookie. We got to complete Cookie Task 7 for the equipment. But what we're going to do is we're going to go to Fellwood, I think. So see if we can do this. No. Sorry. We gotta. Let's see if we can change equipment. Because we gotta use this. Living bomb deals damage twice, but has +1 cooldown. This is actually weak as shit. I don't actually want the +1 cooldown either. How does this actually work? Let's take a look. Choose an enemy. If it takes damage this turn, deal 7 damage to it and its neighbors. Okay. So I think we do want to go somewhere like because that's very little damage right now. I think we want to go somewhere in the here, Barons. If we go like here, level 10. I think this is an ability that's hard to get off naturally. Speaking of hard to get off naturally, check 1 2. Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Hello, check 1 2. Okay, this is not ideal, but it's not terrible. So they don't do like any damage, so we're probably fine here. 4 damage. 6 damage. I want them to have a little bit less HP. I want to know if this counts. If we do this, that's at a speed of 5, and we do something at a speed of 6. Will this count? If that counts as 1, then we're in a much better spot. If that doesn't count as 1, that's going to be very annoying. Sure, that's okay. Let's go back. Let's take a look. That does count. Okay, it shouldn't be too bad then. So if we use an AoE to kill everything, it'll still count as doing it. We actually want the fights. That's why we're here. I don't even know what kind of coins we get from this situation. Blaming the rogue, honestly though. Fucking rogues, am I right? Whenever this takes damage, deal 2 damage to a random enemy. Are you going to attack? You're not going to attack. That's pretty nice. So let's go ahead and smack you, and then everyone else just hold. Please don't kill yourself, buddy. Thank you. Okay. Now you do this. You do this. Oh, God. They go faster than us. I guess we add this into the mix. There we go. All right, there should be 2. You know what? I do kind of like these. The tasks aren't instantly just like done, but yeah, you can be faster. Why not? This one might be one that we specifically don't cast on the first turn at all. Things attacking us actually is a problem. I didn't even think about that. You got enough HP. You're fine. You're definitely an attacker. Gromash, I'm sure, is an attacker. Gruff doesn't typically attack, but he can. Yeah, okay. Attack an enemy. I think I'm gonna do this because you're not attacking. Bring it on, punk. Alright, so this will do 14 damage to them. And this will do 6. Well, maybe that's not enough. right? Because this does 3, 6. So that's only 20 damage, actually. We're not quite enough. Okay, we'll smack you and you then. We'll do go fishing also. That'll let us put something out there that we could probably kill. Look at that gruff, really bringing it all out. Oh, you're not gonna kill that, so you actually got to go here. It's 7 there, and this will do 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's still not enough. There's only 12. Oh my god. Here's what we're doing. You're not doing that. Everyone just hold still. Everyone just hold still for a second, god damn it. Okay, now it's enough, right? 7. Okay, how fast are you? You're fast, I guess. This is more than enough. You don't need to do anything. You can do another go fish if you want. There we go. You're gonna make me kill this? That's my fish! You son of a bitch. Alright. You're lucky I even let you come along, fish. Damn. Oh, he's good. Oh, he's really good. +2 heal power is fantastic. We'll take that. Blue portal. Wow, that's really cool. That takes you straight to the boss. That was incredible. Probably should have just bounced. I don't know. I kind of want the tokens. I literally have 0 characters maxed out. I don't have a maxed out character. So, you know, this actually seems pretty doable also. We'll bring Gruff, because you get taunt on turn 2. War Kodo, a 225, scary. That's a joke. I don't think that kills him, but I do think it gets close. Unless he attacks us and kills himself, but I think we're fine. Mm-hmm. Please don't kill yourself. Alright, this does 5, so that's 10. Again, plus 14, that's just not enough.
Fury burns.
Does he heal these guys up to full? No, he heals them by 8. That's not too bad. No! The power. Alright, this should be good now. I'm just gonna assume that this is good. If it's not, you know, fuck me. Oh, it's only 5 health. Yeah, that's nothing. I forget how low level everything is here. GTFO noob. GTFO noob. The worst part about this is that this weird animation at the end, like I need it. Wow. That's the power you want. That character is very easy to get. To be fair, these are probably the worst. That's probably the worst bounty of all time. Let's take a look here. But, you know, might as well take a look. Are they maxed out yet? 3, 5. Nope, not even close, honestly. When I say not even close, I mean literally close, but not there yet. 2 levels there, 2 levels here. Complete task 7 for that. Okay. All right, let's take a look here. How many did we get? 4. We're halfway there. Living on our prayer. Let's choose something a little bit easier, though, even though that was literally doable. I think 1 level of HP less would have made some of those turns go way faster. And this is just to do the task. I mean, I'm sure, like, I actually like that these tasks are pretty creative in a sense. Like, I mean, maybe not like insanely creative, but like, you know what I mean. In a sense, they're just good. It's not just like, oh, deal 10 damage. Deal 3 damage, attack an enemy. Oh, you're gonna die, aren't you? No, you're not. You're not gonna die. You attack at 7. Okay, we should be fine. Oh, that only does 1 damage. Oh no, we're 1 damage off. 7, 8. Fuck. All right, let's start over. We should have just attacked that guy and we would have had enough. I forgot that it starts at 1. I'm just so used to seeing it at 3 that in my mind it starts at 3, but it's because we get the 2 heal power. Haha, we beat them. They said level 8s could never beat a team of level 30 farmers. Shows what the fuck you know, bro. Going after Hogger. Hogger was such a disappointment after playing the game again, because I remember him being so hard, but now he just wasn't that hard, but he is still memorable. It's so weird that Hogger is so popular when it's like literally just a nothing little baby boss. So you attack this guy for 6. Oh wait, are you attacking? You attack. You don't attack. We don't want you to die. This is perfect. This guy having 7 HP is exactly what we want to see. Although 7 doesn't matter. You can go up to 10 now. Boom. Boom. Got him. 3 more. Hooray! We could be doing this on a harder level, but I think honestly... Ooh. Extra healing power is kind of nice. 3 more. We only get 3 more chances if we go over to the right path. And I don't want to have to run this another time if I don't have to. This is another one where just having this ability leveled up a bit more would probably make it easier, but you got to level up the ability to get the coins to do it, you know. You guys understand. This is actually kind of nice. We can farm HP on this guy. We can just attack this guy a couple times and get the it's interesting because this character wouldn't have been here before. They must have added this to the possible pool. We can get the heal power there, right? And then we'll use it to help us kill these guys. Give them 1 fire weakness. Stop that. All right, now we should be good to kill him next turn. We're even going to speed ourselves up. Don't be healing, bro. That's not enough. Okay. Healed him? Why? Do we do enough? Did we do 15 damage? No. We're almost there. I wish this character's ability was slightly leveled up. It would make, we probably could use a different character to make this easier. Honestly, like maybe even Millhouse would make it easier. It's 8, 16. Okay, we're good. Oh, thank God. I didn't even think about how much fire weakness we had. That would have been so sad we just died there. Hey, to be fair, they were level 8. Alright, some red boys should be nice and easy. I don't know, Gatorade tastes a little salty to me right now. Okay. Everyone else is at their proper amount of HP. Motherfucker, bro. You all had to kill all had to kill yourselves? You all had to do that? You couldn't have... I mean, I guess we all had 9 attack. That was my fault. All they had to do was sit there. Motherfucker. Alright. Let's try here. Hopefully these guys don't attack. Might want to bring Millhouse. At least Millhouse instead of this guy. No doubt about that. Well... interesting, because this guy actually is too fast for Millhouse, right? Because it's at a... this goes at a 5, and Millhouse goes at a 4, so you'd have to use this into this. Right, but this is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... oh, he just dies. Motherfucker. It's just annoying. Don't kill yourselves on me until... I wish you could use this on turn 1, man. This is actually better than what we would have gotten from the chest, so I approve. All right, how many more? Do we need 2 more? We need 2 more. Let's just switch out. Let's go find Millhouse. Yeah, his attack is not 9. Not even close. Oh, we also could have just put in Cookie. Cookie could have been hit pretty easily. Apparently we could level something up on Millhouse. Only one more thing, and then he's all done. And surprisingly, it's this. That might be a little bit too much, honestly. Let's do... 8 damage is enough, I think. All right, 2 more. Let's go. I really like Millhouse. I wish he was stronger. I don't know what he needs to be stronger, but I know he's just not very strong right now. These guys are all too weak for me to actually attack. With Baron getting at least. That should be enough. Yeah, there we go. One more, and then we're done with this super fun task. Yeah! Take your heal power. Yeah, we'll take some quill boars. Hopefully, you know, not guys, a bunch of guys with 5 HP. Eight HP. Millhouse has such low HP. It's actually crazy. If he had 20 more HP, I don't even know if he'd still be that good, you know? You're going to attack, that'll do 15, so we don't want to do that. That will let you live. The fact that you can't use this on anybody without killing them is super fucking annoying. I guess you just hit that guy. No, because he dies. He dies. If you hit everyone for 11, they all die. Ah! This is so obnoxious. They have the perfectly wrong amount of HP because they're attacking. Luckily, they'll get themselves low enough on their own. As long as none of them are fast, they're all slow as hell. I don't think Millhouse ended up being good for us at all, actually, but whatever. Better than Gruff, I would say. I'm happy that they made that easier to do than it could have been much harder than that. Roasted weaklings. How many tasks are there? 14, 15, 12, 11? Yeah, these are better. I think doing that is better tokens than completing this because this chest is garbage. There we go. Look at that. 50 Gul'dan coins. That's actually kind of cool. Unfortunately, we're not going to complete this, right?
Less roleplay and more go play.
Complete Smoldering Bounty in less than 30 turns in a Nixia's Lair. I have to do that in the next one day, and I haven't started Altric Valley, so we're just not getting there. All right. Millhouse will keep you in the team. I actually quite like you there. I don't think heating up gets good enough. I think we just upgrade this now. Got the coins to upgrade that guy to get the coins to upgrade that guy. That's how we do it. If I look up King Crush, I don't know what happened. Oh, never mind. It fixed itself. Yesterday, it showed that I had negative 300 coins for him. I actually do want to get King Crush leveled up, too. I want to get all the mercs leveled up, obviously. Hey, level 9 already. Let's go. All right, now we're back to getting Ragnaros, I think. Right? Yeah, right here. Going for Ragnaros. How far away are we? I'm not sure, but this is actually one that... This is easy to grind, but it's not so easy that I don't pay attention. I think Millhouse we're done with his tasks. I don't think his can show up anymore. Millhouse was my favorite character for a long time. So, oh, look at this. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4. So we only need 3 fights to get to the end here. That's pretty crazy. So hopefully we don't fuck up the RNG and just get our ass kicked. Should check my phone every now and then just to make sure that the world's not blowing up. The world blows up every 10 minutes I don't look at my phone. Hey, my new car insurance is almost ready. See, there we go. All right, sorry. We're back. That's the advantage of doing streams instead of YouTube videos, though. I can afford to let my mind wander for a minute. So our goal is to kill them all, right? We're not doing anything fancy right now. Do you have the fire combo does more damage? Got it. Good. Good. Got it. Good. Millhouse is doing big AoE to everything. It's going to be pretty nice. Millhouse definitely needs more HP. He needs a buff.
If we're 11, that guy's already dead. And you are going to attack for not enough to kill anybody, so we're good. Millhouse is pretty damn fast, though. The fact that, like, he has, at level 30, he has such low HP and attack. It's so cringe, bro. This bird deals 10 more damage to enemies across from it. I mean, why not? Yeah, we'll take the boon fighters is like our bane rather. All right, we got the spud. Like, we genuinely could just lose because we use only blues right now. And so, giving a bunch of insanely strong passives to a bunch of fucking, greens is not exactly our ideal. Spud is actually not bad here, though. I don't think because obviously we're doing AoE farming, and I think doing AoE farming from targets across from you. What equipment do you have? Explosion deals 3 more damage. Good. Go ahead and damage yourself. I don't think they're all gonna burst it down. Yeah, there we go. And that should easily die here. Three holy damage, your next ability casts twice, so you're never going to get a chance to go. You do 13 damage, but you're never going to get a chance to go, so we're good. Hope that kills it. Otherwise, we're wasting some damage here. Ah, I forgot about the healing of that. All right, well. That's less good than I was hoping for. Oh, your next holy ability cast twice. We got nothing faster than a 3. All right, so this was a huge mistake. All you got to do is your best. 50-50, baby. Let's go. Never didn't have it. Never didn't have it. Good job, Millhouse. Man, if you had 5 more HP. But unfortunately, it's impossible to get 5 extra HP on Millhouse. Ooh. Those greens are going to kill me, especially Mutinous. I actually think Mutinous is pretty weak, right? But still. Him having an extra, like, 30 HP and Wind Fury is probably... would probably balance him out pretty quick. 50 HP, sorry. And Wind Fury, yeah. I mean, no thank you, honestly. You do an extra 10 damage, so let's just target him. Let's get going. Does he attack? I think he does some dumb normal thing. Christ almighty. He just killed us. I thought, okay, well, you know, here we are. 50-50 yet again. And then we lose everybody. All right, well, we lost it this time. I hate the Spud, man. I wish there was a way to go past it. Like, normally it's pretty good for us because we could do it, but level 2, we don't have enough 60 damage. We don't have enough to do 60 damage. All right, yeah, that just shows you. Don't pick a double fighter on a team of all blues, you know. Maybe we could have pulled out Alex Drazen, done some more damage, but man, that guy fucking destroyed our whole team. That was super, super sad. That was the ultimate positive RNG too, except for the double fighter boons. If it was double caster boons, we would have easily have won, right? In theory, though, I still think Millhouse is making all this way easier. Bring it on, bro. Think I care? I think this will kill this guy still before he gets a chance to go. Yep. It's pretty close, but we do. You do 11 damage, so he's dead. You're dead. You're dead. This is a really, it feels like a tough area. These guys are fast as shit, man. Like between, like, this is normal, but then there's like fucking iron beak owls and shit that are insanely hard. Like the trash mob seems so brutal. Like genuinely very brutal. Caster boon is pretty cool, but we got to get through this iron beak owl. Good thing is, even if we lose Millhouse, we still have Alexstrasza, which is our normal farming unit. I think Millhouse is probably better, but Evasive Chimera, what do you do? You're very weak. That's awesome. I want you dead the first because you just ruined my life. Yeah, they're trying to focus him down. Not being able to kill him in one turn is still pretty bad. And you're still gonna die. Despite our best efforts, this thing has 2 attack. Like, look at this damage. It's insane. But if we get to 7, then we automatically win. So if Millhouse survives the 2 attacks, we do automatically win. Which looks like he will, but man, that was like brutal. It's so close. Yeah, man, those mobs are brutal. +3 fire damage. Let's go. Oh, well, I might as well get extra 9 HP. Take a caster boon. I didn't even see what the caster boon was, but let's go fight some casters, learn for ourselves. Luckily, casters just even, you know, we get much bigger benefit than the enemies do. I do like that the boons affect you and enemies. It just is I think it's a more interesting take. What do we got? 50 extra health. I mean, that's not what we want. It's good for us, but man, that's a slog to fucking get through, man. All right, we're not killing this guy in 1 turn, so these guys in 1 turn, so we're going after this guy. See, this is the guy that I thought was the one that had the Wind Fury in the last match, where he just throws like one thing to, you know, for 1 damage 3 times. And you're gonna pop it, you're gonna pop it, and you're gonna pop it. Might even be better for you to use your AoE on the 2nd turn, I'm not sure. This guy feels like the weakest mob of like all time though. Like even if they had 5 spell damage, I don't know if he would be like that good, you know. Maybe by the time I got to 5 it would be good, but I feel like he needs more than 5 frost damage. Because it's 3, he does 12 damage. 12 damage is still less than one of those stupid owls does. The owl does like 20 damage on its first attack at a speed 2, you know. And it's targeted. Gain an arcane damage. Okay, yeah. No, baby, stranger. Cookie, we're going for Cookie because we want the task 7. Trigger death blow on fish feast 10 times. That's like really easy, I think. Trigger the death blow on fish feast. Oh no, this is our snipe. That's our snipe. I was thinking of summoning fish and then killing the fish. Okay. So we need Cookie snipes. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. So we can only do 8 of that. Keeping them all alive is very questionable. I think we might just do... But the extra 50 HP is actually giving me a little bit more confidence. Oh, we still killed that guy. Oh! No, never mind. Motherfucker just ruined everything for me. It only does 4 fucking damage, man. I think that might be one we just have to go do like a cookie only. Just go do like level 1-1 and just throw like 6 fish. Or whatever it is, like 8 fish, 10 fish. Hopefully we get some more Ragnaros coins here. I would love to just have Ragnaros. Even at level 1 with no extra excess coins. You know, once you can start doing those tasks, you can start, you know, because 10 tasks, it's not 600 coins, but it's like 500 coins, which is enough to get like a big start. We'll still bring Cookie just to see if we can get lucky with Fish Feast. Smack him. You gotta smack before you attack. You and your animations, bro. Oh, would you look at that? Why'd that go twice? Oh, we all got that on Cookie also. Well, that's pleasant. All right, here we go. 1 in a row. The farming's coming along pretty well today, honestly. Like, I'm making more progress than I thought I would. I mean, and I don't think I'm doing it very efficiently either, which is the most important thing. This does, what is it doing right now? 27? 28 to 930 to 132. So we'll have 5 extra. This only does 4 damage, so that's wonderful. Whatever. We'll just. I was trying to see if there's any way I can make it so I can get that kill over in the next turn, but I don't think so. I think we're just fooling ourselves. You're fooling. This is one of my favorite units right here. Like, I just love the little bit of, like, the really fast chip damage and healing. Plus 3 fire damage. Yeah. Okay. Probably not bringing Cookie into this fight. Probably just going to bring the plus 3 fire damage character to make all of our shit insanely powerful. This should be a nice, easy fight, though. This guy will be kind of annoying to take out because we don't have any greens, but not like literally. You know what? You do 7, you do here, and then you do here. You're not gonna be able to kill our things because we have really high HP. All right, so now we should be good to just wipe them all out. Smack them. The plus 30 damage on a modifier on top of what we're already doing, like, that's pretty sick. All right, so what does the most damage? This still does the most damage. This still does the most damage. I mean, this basically does the most damage now. I love that. I do love the AoE healing. It's such a cool, like, Holy Nova attack, but it's a scaling Holy Nova. But it's scaled off of doing, I don't know. I just like it. I'm a fan of this character, alright? Sue me. Alright, cool. Let's see. Let's get 50 rag coins. We might get 0, but let's go for 50. And then we'll go get that Cookie task completed. All right, these are the 2 that are someone in your party, completely random. And then these 3 are from the chest. Baby, 35, not bad. 10 Millhouse is pretty bad. I didn't even know Millhouse can come out of this. Yeah, so Ragnaros is the only good one out of those. Let's take a look. How close are we to Ragnaros? 419. Oh, baby. We're getting there. We're getting there. Death blow. We need to do that 10 times. That's a little annoying. Let's take a look here at these characters. Anyone has anything they could do? I really do want to level appetizers up because it's like the best, but I think we still want this leveled up first. Okay, so we're gonna go to 1-1 and just do this 10 times. Let's actually even make a group party for Cookie. I love that Cookie's a Murloc because I'm so hoping. So my favorite tribe is always Murlocs, right? Because they're just dumb. I love dumb, silly Murlocs. So I'm really hoping that when the new stuff comes out, because Sir Finley's in it, that they're gonna add, and it's an underwater theme, you know, that they're gonna add a green Murloc, or it's just some Murloc support. Because Cookie's really good, but like, maybe, no, sorry, a good red Murloc? Yeah, I think it's a good red Murloc is actually the words that I meant. So we gotta do 10. We'll just start, you know, it'll be easy enough. We don't gotta... Oh, 6 damage. How much attack do you get? Okay, that's fine. Boom. Double damage, oh no. Get out of here. I like these are actually, I think they all act the same, but I like that they're different things. Let's go. Just heal a little bit, I suppose. We'll do the blue boys. So Cookie's great because I guess Cookie's is good in almost every single bench in the game, but also is a pretty much a core to the nature build that I want to get going, which is one of the reasons why I'm getting the fire build going, is because it's just a good farming build for the most part. Yeah, we'll just it makes more sense to kill this guy first. Okay, unfortunately that guy just kills himself. So it probably wouldn't have made as much sense to do that as I thought. Yeah, Shadow Bolt 3 damage. I'm so scared. We out heal that passively, bro. Man, the Fish Feast being on a 2 speed is so crazy. It is almost impossible to outspeed that. Like, there are a few things that do, but it's almost nothing. This one goes out to the one I love. This one goes out to the one I left behind. We gotta save some tokens now, though, for when we get the appetizers. I want to level that up at least once. Boink. Oh, bring it on, punk. You think I'm scared? I'm healing 3 a turn now. Oh, did it level up? If you find the same one, if you get a duplicate on a character, it actually will cause it to level up, I guess. If you keep your current, I guess it brings it to the next level. Because I had Circle of Healing 1, now I have Circle of Healing 2. Pretty cool. We could do this forever. I kind of wish they do add, I hope they add like an auto combat function where you can just like set up mercenaries to do specific things. And even if you like sometimes lose, it would probably still be faster for like an average hour, you know? Yeah, now that's number 3. So if you keep the same one, I guess it just keeps going. Very nice. Very nice. I'll probably stream till about 7, then go work out, come back, and honestly play some more. Do either of these attack, deal 8 damage, deal 3 damage. We'll kill you first, if we can. We don't do that much damage, honestly. These guys actually have enough HP where it would be a little bit annoying. You know what? Let's bleed him. Let's see if that does damage every turn. Okay, we got to kill this guy first. Never mind. Like, I wonder if bleed ever goes away, you know? That's what I'm curious about. I don't really get a chance to interact with that too much. No, they're still bleeding. That's pretty nice. Okay. Good luck. You're never gonna kill me. Well, I guess we're gonna hit this guy instead. We gotta trigger the death rattle. Is this even a good idea to do what we're doing? I don't know, but it's more fun. Brought him in range of killing. Spank him. You gotta spank him and then thank him. Oh, the bleed wore off. Right? Let's take a look. He's at 5. Went up to 10. Bleed. Oh, it gets removed by healing. Duh. Oh, you just attacked me. That guy never attacked once. He just suddenly starts attacking me like a fucking asshole. All right, well, luckily we didn't need that. Wow, look at all that. The memories of this adventure we went on together. I think one of these is still random, and maybe they're all from the chest. No, this one's definitely someone from your party. That's why people do this, because you're guaranteed to get that, huh? At 10. So 2 must be from the chest, 1 must be from your party. There must not be a slot for random. But guaranteed 10 cookie coins for almost no effort is not bad. Let's go. All right. Back to Winter Spring. Oop. But if I can. We're getting pretty close. I don't love this RNG. Honestly, we have to go through here, right? This is the only path. But we can go red, 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 red. We can actually take red the entire way. That is pretty good. I mean, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. I mean, in a sense, for speed. But we don't get anything for fights. I'm very close to maxing out Millhouse, which is going to be very nice. I've not yet had this extra coin problem that people talk about. And I appreciate that. I haven't had that problem. I think you're already dead. You might not be, but if you're not, you'll be dead next turn. Before you could act. Alright, leave him alone. You don't need to leave him alone, but acknowledge that you're dumber than me. All friendly characters freeze any enemies that they damage. Oh, that sounds kind of bullshit. You're going 6th? Why are they all so fast? Interesting. Not only, yeah, I wasn't doing the math there. I could see clearly. Hooray! Can't be critically damaged. Seems cool enough. See, I know this is a red fight, but like, isn't it weird that this is a red fight, but there's 2 greens in it? Like, if it wasn't for the fact that I've done this enough, right? I kind of know the encounter. It would be, it's weird. Like, it's like, oh, you take it because it's red, but really you get ambushed in a way because it's 2 greens that just like fuck you up. Let's bring a red with us this time. Boom. 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 I don't think there's any reason for you to go before Alec Straza, though. Good attack. Even if they both attack, he doesn't get extra attack, so we should be fine. Awesome. You're going at 6. You're not even close. Don't worry about it, buddy. I actually quite like this follow-up because then we could also use a living bomb for extra damage. I wasn't even thinking about that. Yeah, that's a pretty good follow-up. I think I've been neglecting to use my characters in an effective way when I'm using these 3. Because on turn 2, when you're just trying to get down a single target like that, that's like definitely a way to go. 2 random fish for your opponent. I mean, there's literally not a downside to it, right? Because the fish are always upsides, and we're going to kill them with AoE. So it's probably like, if I had to guess, if you're going to have a character sit off on your bench and never actually enter a fight, that's probably one of the single best treasures you can get for a bench character that you're not planning on using. Right? Because now we're going to get, 5 healing and 3 damage to all enemies. Which ain't no joke. 6, it doesn't matter the order you guys go on turn 1. Turn 2 is where it matters, where we want Alexstrasza to go first to set off the bomb. This says, all ally characters freeze any enemies they damage. Effect is ended by fire damage. Okay. I should kill them all, right? I didn't do the math. Probably not. We probably are. I was probably just too excited to finally have something new to do. I did that in the opposite order because I'm a dummy. All right, well, we'll just slap him then, I guess. No one dies here. 5 damage ain't scary. I'd very much love to get my favorite thing to get here is like the AoE heal and then fire damage on them and fire damage on Barongeddon. Maybe if we're farming to get to the end, we probably shouldn't use we shouldn't be using having these other characters in the back because we're not doing heroic, so we're not getting that much experience. But there's so many characters we need to level up. Maybe we should just have some. But if you just have your 3 main characters, all the treasures you get are going to be for these 3 characters, so it's going to make your farming way easier. Yeah, I think we take Millhouse and Cookie out now. I don't think there's but the reason we have Cookie in there is so we could find the Cookie's thing. You know what I'm talking about. Cookie's tasks. But then after I get Cookie's task to get that piece of gear, then I do kind of want to finish these characters. I really like Alexstrasza. What a fun character. I don't know if they're like good in a way, but does that even matter? Obviously, it feels like they need some dragon help. Like they really synergize better if you have dragons, but in a fire team, they're doing their job. That's all I gotta say. This is my favorite. Circle of Healing is great. An elite rag. This guy is just spitting in my face. He's like, hey, guess what? You ain't got me. I wonder if you can get portraits for characters you don't have. I assume not. I assume that's kind of like where it cuts off, right? In terms of the monetization being questionable at times. This actually does prevent them from summoning if they want, right? When there's a group of 4. All right, we'll just kill the Ragnaros. Always goes super late because he always does die insects, and so we can just straight up kill him. But it also die insects is incredibly powerful, so we do want it. You do want him to be dead. Watch what you're doing, bro. 1 HP. All right, well this is perfect for the firebomb combo. You're dead no matter what.
Job's done.
I think I want you to go last. I don't know if it mattered. I think it's because one of these guys was summoning, and if the order could have mattered there. Still, though, I mean, that's nice. We get an upgraded treasure. That's, I mean, I think that's literally all we get's an upgraded treasure in this situation. We'll take the arcane. Yeah, we should take him out. Blue portal's still good. If you're looking for either a blue portal or you want the tasks, but because I'm actually here to farm Ragnaros, blue portal is more than acceptable. Plus, I think if you take a blue portal, you usually just take it because you just get a bunch of coins, right? I do think we go with the AoE on this first turn. It kills this guy, but you still get to do your juice, you know. I want you to go last. Still get great damage on this guy. And the fact that we're running multiple blues is really what makes the difference, I feel like. Can you lay off of him, bro? He's our juice. You're probably going to be doing that every turn. I don't think the fire combo is just a better thing. For the most part, anyway. You're going at 8, you're going at 7. All right, let's just kill him. If he doesn't die here, he'll die here. No way! Yeah, we're pretty ripped. I'm having a good time with this team. I really like fire teams that is like these big AoE hits. And that's mostly what it is, right? All right, here's the unlucky ones, and here's the lucky ones. All right, well, we actually got some Kazaka's Golem Shaper. Like, that's not bad. No rag coins that time, though. Unfortunate. We were going to take Millhouse out of the party. No, he didn't affect our coins there, but I just saw that I didn't use him, and I don't want him to interfere with anything. Oh, is he done? There we go. Congratulations. Very first character ever maxed out. Can't even see it. There we go. Did it change his portrait at all? It might have. I like this one, but I like the ice cream cones. That's a little more Millhouse. 1 second, he needs to drink a mana potion. I got it. I actually just did that raid because of Classic WoW, which is really fun. All right, there's our first maxed out character. Let's take a look. Oh, these are... We actually don't have anything for a lot of these. This is my bad. We should be using the cool one. I'm not sure if it made a difference in the thing, but there we go. We'll get you out of here. Cookie. We're going to save it for task 7 because I really only care about this and this. I mean, I really like Cookie's cooking too, but I'm not super into it. All right, that should be good. Fire with farm. Let's get Ragnaros. Let's get him. Ooh, ooh. I don't know why this is just fun for me right now. I don't know if it makes good content, but in a sense, I don't even care, you know? Okay, so we want to get here. We have to go through here. I don't want to fight that, so we're going to go take a right up here. I'm just having a good time. And then once we get our fire guy, then we can farm other guys. Then, in only 100 short hours, we could try some PvP. Which isn't true, because I actually could PvP now, no problem. I actually do pretty good in PvP. With Millhouse for some reason. Alex Straza could use some coins. Alright, yeah, random, huh? Why you hitting yourself? Why you hitting yourself? No reason to be fancy here. At least most of these encounters are like guaranteed wins now, where I don't think there's a set of RNG that goes out are against us so bad that we can't get through it, which is quite pleasant. Yeah, 3 fire damage, please. Ugh. 3 fire damage passively? I think so. I don't even think Chi-Ji can get the fire damage. Chi-Ji does have a cool thing for healing. Like, I feel like Chi-Ji and Rexar work pretty good together, because this is a beast and Rexar works good with beasts, but also this thing works good with other beasts as well with its healing. Go and attack here. Let's do this. It's good. I'm still here. Hey, well, I appreciate you being here. You don't have to feel like you need to stick around. I appreciate it though. Look at all that extra fire damage. Oh, bro, you think you're so cool. Look at that asshole. Okay. Don't need to get fancy, just need to get even. Night, night. Yeah, I'll probably stream for about another half hour. I don't know, we'll just see how it goes. Cookie, keep enjoying getting treasures, even though I don't want you to. Yeah, I guess if there's like 6 fights, you probably get around 6 treasures. You know, it seems like you get a treasure after every single fight. This guy actually attacks like a madman, doesn't he? He's not the one that I thought he was. Right, you have... Yeah, you do asshole things. Sorry, it should still be easy enough. Because he's guaranteed dead this turn. He only has 55 HP at the end of it. I like that fire damage. He's not weak against, but he's weak from fire damage from a blue guy. It's kind of fun that, I don't know, that thematically it seems a little silly. Bruh, GTFO, bro. I'm so happy Baron Geddon is good for this. Baron Geddon should be good, but also I think he's cool. Fire damage or fire damage. I don't know why this should be 4 fire damage if this is gonna give me more HP. So then I'd have to think about it. Ooh, this guy was insanely rough when I first came here. When I was first going through it, because he attacks and removes taunt from everything, and then they just fucking snack on your weak characters. But I think this team will just handle it no problem still. Their HPs are very low, and we have +6 fire damage, which is equates to +12 extra damage on this guy. Or like even more than that potentially. Sorry. Damage repeats at the end of turn. Look at that. They still almost one-shot my fucking guy. It's so insane. That's how strong that encounter, like, no wonder that encounter used to fuck me up. That encounter feels specifically like those trash mobs. They're like, hey, we're gonna kill one of your characters. Better hope you have an angel statue in your path. Whenever a character heals, health is restored, 6 more is restored. Sure. Sabotage. All right, let's take it. Oh no, they're all green. The owlbears scare me too much. The owlbears get free attacks at the end of the turn, and they're just gonna destroy me. All right, so sabotage is probably not ideal. I wonder if it actually does do like whatever, like they find out what's your most common color and then it goes against it, or if it just randomly picks one of the 3. Then they're all, you know, they're all green. I hear Valera is insanely overpowered, but maybe not. Maybe she needs a certain piece of gear. I think I want to kill you because you're the one that's going to buff everybody. Yeah, we're fucked. Why do you have 17 attack? Oh, well, there we go. I don't even know if we can win, honestly, without... We might be able to, but it's going to be much tougher. Sorry, no, but now we have to be very careful. We have to go like this.
Job's done.
All right, Sabotage. Thanks for ruining my life. That was potentially a little more brutal than I thought it would be. Yeah, heal everyone even more. The slash, slinging, hash, bringing, cash, slinging, singing, flinging, bash, plinking. Yes, the slash, slinging, slasher. Okay, you have the plus 9 HP. Understood. I was like, why do you have HP for days right now, bro? Smack him. Look at that 12 damage. Not even close. Yes. I mean, we're gonna still try to beat this because I think we can. Okay, well, now we can do this actually. Boom, there we go. Easy game. Maybe we just create a bunch of fish now. On turn 2. You know, get the I mean that should help us overall more than it hurts us. The thing about this boss that is a little scary is it is a scaling boss in a sense. It does get faster. Oh, extra fire damage. 4 more health is restored every time we restore HP. That is pretty good, except for the whole fact that I don't have a way to restore HP. I mean, Cookie does. Cookie has the item that is gonna have to suffice. So this is a little sus, but I think we should be fine. Can you summon a fish on turn 1? No, you can just attack this guy. And you got to attack. Okay, I think this is what we got to do. Yeah, it's going to hurt, no doubt. Still pretty good damage, though. Oh, my God. Pretty good damage, but it's still at 38. Okay, this isn't too bad. You could heal. You could summon this, and then you could Inferno, and then we should live. You still go, because they're still nice and slow in the early game. He gets an attack every single time, it looks like. Okay, so you are going to smack here. Yeah, okay. And then you're not 17. You're going to live. 41 is more than double of 17. That's all I know. There we go. Oh, and it was just lethal anyway. We did have a lot of extra fire damage, to be fair. A little less clean, but you know, you still get there. That sabotage coin though. Random. Ooh, 30 more rag coins. That's pretty good. I hope it has a higher drop rate for rag coins. This is literally the only fight in the game that gives you rag coins. And so not getting them would be kind of like cringe, bro. How far are we? 51. I want to get that done before the stream's over today. Deal 1 damage to an enemy, repeat 1 time. What is the one that's friendly elementals have 5 health? That seems kind of eh. After an enemy axe, gain 1 frost damage until end of turn. This seems pretty good. After an enemy axe, gain 1 frost damage until end of turn. Like, yeah. Deal 3 damage to an enemy. Their next ability gives them +1 frost weakness for that turn. Frost shock seems really bad. Their next ability. So I guess if they go early next time. I don't know. Damage increases by +1 each time another frost ability is cast. Resets after use. Okay, so snowball gets really strong once. It seems like this guy's a hailstorm guy. Let's upgrade that. Because that with frigid wind sounds just honestly a little absurd. All right, back into the fray. Getting 50 coins in 2 runs is, I think, unlikely, but not impossible by any stretch. This is something we're just, I think let's not waste our time there. We might be able to get it, but also it seems like it's just going to be a hassle. Let's re-roll. Much better. The Protector's Boon's a little scary because the boss is a protector. But given like the boss 30 extra HP is almost nothing, where giving it to our character is pretty good because it's a bigger percentage. But if he gets +10 attack, that's like doubling his attack. That's kind of like super sketch, you know. I wonder, I bet this would be something you could pretty easily play on your phone and then set up a auto tapper for, right? Like maybe not like literally just, you know, tap tap, but something with a command where, you know, it just goes specifically like when a turn starts it goes Inferno, Blazing Song, and then, you know, whatever damage thing. Maybe it'd be a little complex, but I feel like you could set it up. The thing is, you would need a different one for every single stage, you know, with different characters potentially. But like to make one for one stage might be... Oh, these are not at all what I want. I mean, Valenier is not like garbage. I'm a little afraid of the Maniac Owl Beast. Man, I really wish the new gacha game would come out because I really want to start one. That way I get to spend all my money to get nothing out of it, you know? That's a joke. Mostly because I want to use my Google Play points. I got almost 6,000 Google Play points. Okay, you're gonna oh, sorry. Smack, smack, smack. Yeah, even though this fight used to be like super tough, I think this team could just handle it. I don't think there's RNG that goes bad enough. He must be going at a 6. I do like I wish there was maybe something to do besides grinding in the single player. Like you get through it all because they're like puzzles, but I also do like +2 healing power. I think is worse than this other stuff. There we go. Complete 4 heroic bounties. Oh, that's actually really easy. Completing a bounty while at level 30, though. We already got that done. I don't know. I could skip a fight there, but what was I saying? I don't know. I gotta play some more Final Fantasy VI tonight. I've actually gotten to a point in Final Fantasy VI where I'm having a wonderful time. There was a bit of a lull in the the early game, but yeah, kind of mostly the early game and the early mid game kind of thing. Like it takes a little while to ramp up. And I am kind of tired of it being like, hey, you get to play the characters we want you to play with. You know, I don't like characters being forced in and out of my party all the time. Because then it's like, I don't know. To me, it takes away a tactical element of it. But I've hit a point now. I got Espers, right? I don't get to choose my party yet. But everything, I feel like I'm been given some freedom, which is a pretty good thing.
But I gotta play more triangle strategy. Now, even though I really like triangle strategy, it's such a commitment, I guess, to play. It's not as easy to play as this. I'm playing this right now over triangle strategy, even though I like triangle strategy more, probably, because this is easier to play. I could just click and be done, you know. It's one of those mindless games that you just have a really good time not thinking at all. And I have to, yet sometimes you have to think. It's got a good balance of, like, for the grinding parts you don't have to think, and then sometimes you're like, all right, what should I do here? And the PvP is pretty, actually, I think it's pretty good. There we go. Does it matter? Let's just go to see if we can kill this guy on the first turn instead. He definitely looks like the biggest threat. Boink, boink. I gotta work out tonight. I'm looking for an excuse to not work out tonight. Oh, plus 10 attack. That's actually gonna be pretty scary, but luckily them also having taunt, all the protectors having taunt will kind of, you know, balance it out a little bit. Probably should have done that in the opposite order. We're probably not gonna kill this guy now. This turn anyway. Like, I can't, the balance of the mercenaries sometimes of the trash mobs is so insanely weird to me. Like, I really feel like that one guy that shoots like 2 damage, I know it scales with like frost damage, but the thing about scaling, he doesn't do it. It's not like if I let him alive for 2 turns, he's suddenly doing 60 damage. He's still hitting for like 6 damage or something, you know? Thanks for the fire damage last moment, but I appreciate it. But yeah, it's and then the fucking the Iron Beak Owl and some of these other ones where it's just like the trash mobs just kick you in the dick. But I do like you kind of know what encounters can show up, so it is a lot about figuring out exactly what you need to do. Yeah, we're just gonna go all in on this guy. We did this in a terrible order. We just missed 30 damage because he would have had a weakness to that fire attack and taken, instead of 11, taken 41. Yeah, that's gonna be hard to deal with, honestly. Maybe not too bad. Oh, you're getting hit for 50. Don't even, you're dead. You're not getting hit for 50. Sorry, you're red. Okay. You are getting hit for 26 though. 26. What are you gonna be at? You're gonna be at 33, 34. So that's 26 plus 8, which is 34. Okay. Well, you should have the thing where we heal more, right? We don't have that. I think you're gonna have to use this then. Keep him alive. Okay, 37. Oh, but we already got the other healing. Yep. Okay. Oh, he still died. Oh, this guy's blue. I've heard about this mode, but I know nothing. Having fun. I have a great time. I've been playing it, well, on and off a little bit since release, but I've only really started playing it in the last couple days a lot again. I personally really like it. I'm just grinding right now. It's very grind intensive. If you're not into grinding, honestly, it's just not going to be for you. But luckily for me, I'm not playing a gacha right now, and I just really need a game that I could play without having to think sometimes. And this game is a perfect game to play without having to think. And then the PvP is also, I think, really fun. And there are some really fun, hard challenges in it as well. So if you get to use your mindless game and you get to convert it into a thinking game sometimes, which I like. I think Tact was actually really good at that. I think Tact went a little too heavy and the everything was really hard, though. You've heard it's gacha-like? Kind of. Yeah, like there's no doubt that you could spend money to get packs to get units. But it's
that is an efficient way to get a lot of mercenaries. But if you're talking about max, so in order to get new units, the most efficient way is to spend money. In order to max units, you're gonna have to spend time. Like, you could spend thousands of dollars and not max out the units you want to max out because you don't have any targeted way to spend money at it. So you'll just get a bunch of shit you can't use that you have a million of probably. But you have to invest time, and you get these. Basically, you can call them shards, you can call them what you want. This game calls them coins. But when you do a thing like this, there's 5 slots for the higher level ones, or once you get past the low level ones, there's 5 slots. There's 1 slot that just random. This is going to be some random coins we have no control over. We got 15 Sneed. This is going to be based off someone in your party that you brought with you. So this is one of my characters. And these 3 are based off the challenge you're doing. There's a chest that'll tell you what it can get. We're looking for Ragnaros. Millhouse Manastorm are useless to me. They don't currently have an implemented way to use coins for maxed out characters. But I just maxed them out recently. But whenever you go on one of these, you could take a look here. Be like, all right, these are the coins you can get. Ragnaros is 1/3 of them. So I only got 10 there, right? But it doesn't take that long. And while doing it, you get to grind other characters' stuff because there's these thing called tasks. I made a video going into more detail about it, but I'm trying to get him. You need 500 coins. I'm at 459. And you can see there's a lot of guys I don't have, but I'm actually getting pretty close on quite a lot. This is the other guy that I really, really want, Malfurion. Because he brings together one of my builds that I want to go for. He brings together a different one of my builds. I have a fire build, but he's like one of the most important units, and I'm missing him. But on the other hand, these are the tasks. You'll get these missions as you go through these things. You'll be able to find a mysterious stranger, and he'll give you stuff, which will give you targeted coins. Each character has like 13 or 14 tasks, so you can get a lot of coins doing that, and that'll let you mostly max out a character. I miss how polished Hearthstone is, but last I knew it was just too much RNG. I mean, as Hearthstone is a card game, I personally don't like. I just don't. I like Battlegrounds a little bit. I still don't love Battlegrounds. I think Super Auto Pets is just way better, personally. However, I do quite like Mercenaries. But Hearthstone, the card game, like, it's not that I think it's a bad card game necessarily, but I'm just like, I can't imagine wanting to play Hearthstone over Magic the Gathering. I just like Magic way more. And then, someone gets like, LOL, yeah, drawing lands, how fun. But, like, the actual gameplay is just way better, in my opinion, of course. I'm not telling other people that their opinions are wrong. But fucking grow up if you like Hearthstone over Magic. Get on Arena like a fucking adult. Hearthstone is for people that don't have mortgages, okay? Once you get a mortgage, you have to play Arena. And if you're in college, and you're in a huge amount of college debt, then you could play Runeterra. But that's basically it. Those are the options that I'm presenting. I don't know. Let's just start killing shit. This is just the mindless part where I'm grinding specifically to get Ragnaros. And I'm grinding to get Ragnaros because Ragnaros is an amazing grinder. So I'm grinding to grind, right? I'm farming so I can get a farming unit to farm. Which is sounds terrible, but I'm having a really good time. That TikTok gave all kids ADD. They can't keep up with MTG. Honestly, though, I don't think you're 100% wrong there. I don't know. Like, there's 2 kinds of gamers, right? Even for quite a long time now, there's been the Magic the Gathering gamers, and then there's the Yu-Gi-Oh gamers. And I don't think there's 2 more diametrically like opposed. I hope that's the right way to use that word. Types of games in the same genre as like Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic the Gathering. Like, I cannot for the life of me ever understand enjoying the card game Yu-Gi-Oh. Maybe in the initial release, but like compare what it became even a few years later, like I just don't. I am so removed from liking that. And I feel like a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players love Hearthstone. I will walk away from an adult that mentions they play Yu-Gi-Oh. It's just like I don't have it's not a judgment call on my part. I don't care if someone likes Yu-Gi-Oh. I just think it's like, out of every major card game to ever exist, it feels to me the most poorly designed. And that's because it was originally designed to be a TV show, and then they made the card game after they're like, oh, this is popular, but we can make money off of it. It just, so it is poorly designed, which is why they have to fucking, the game is so unrecognizable from the initial concept. But you can watch a tournament of something, of like people in a tournament playing at a competitive level, obviously, and it'll be like, it's like a 10-minute video of guys just going through his own deck, doing shit, you know, playing solitaire, and then he lost, and the guy, his opponent, was like, oh, cool, and then he never got a turn. The guy won on his first turn. Before you ever get a chance to play, the guy just solitaired you to death. I'm like, that's just, I understand Magic has that, but that's why Magic has formats. And like Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't have formats, right? They have their game is non-rotating, which people pretend. I think people that are fans of the game seem to think that's a positive when it's literally like the worst idea in my mind ever. Yeah, I understand it makes the game, in theory, it makes the game cheaper because you could always use your old cards. You could always use your old cards in Magic. Just because you can't take some old cards to a tournament for standard doesn't mean you can't just play. Are you, most of the time you're just playing kitchen table Magic with friends. It just like, it's just so weird for me. Like, Magic has rotating formats, that way what happens to Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't happen, where it just non-stop power creep for every single set for the entire existence of the game, right? Like Yu-Gi-Oh can never make a set weaker, otherwise they stop making money. They have to make things too strong and then ban them. This is the Mysterious Stranger we're looking for, by the way. He can only show up in these Mysterious Stranger tiles, but this could be like one of 5 things, and so you have like a 20% chance. But we're currently looking for Cookie. We're looking to get Cookie Task 7 done. You have to go tasks in order. So after this, we will be able to go up to Task 7 to unlock Cookie's new gear, which makes all of our... It's really good. It's a passive ability. It's a start of game ability, which is better than passive because they don't need to be in play. It just for being in your deck. Start a game, all your characters get extra HP. You don't need a theme outside of combos. In Yu-Gi-Oh, you just put your best cards in a deck. Yeah, you have to put in... I don't know. Also, like Yu-Gi-Oh, like you can make decks, but like they make packages, right? And that's what Hearthstone does too. It's one of my least favorite things of Hearthstone. Straight up. And to an extent, maybe even Runeterra does it, but I don't think it does it as bad. But it might. I'm not gonna. I shouldn't pretend to be more knowledgeable on it than I am. Where it's like, hey, we made. Here's our new expansion. It's Spell Druid or something. You know, it's like, hey, here's like Spells Matters cards, and they'll release like a rare, an epic, 2 rares, and 2 commons that all fit into the exact same package. It's like, hey, you play one of these, you play all of these. Like, all right, so you mean like over half my deck is built just by deciding to go with the theme. Like, that doesn't sound very fun to me. But maybe to some people it does. That's exactly how you use that word. Thank you. Did we live? Oh my god, we lived. Didn't even expecting it. Look at the gang's all here. We used to talk about Dragon Quest Hack. Now you could just listen to me talk about how much I hate fucking Yu-Gi-Oh. Your beasts and dragons at +10, +20. I mean, it's hard to complain about that. Ironbeak Owl, you sack of fucking shit. This guy, he has an attack speed of 2. He hits for like 30 damage. It's like, I know it's only has 8, but he gets +2 attack. It's immune while attacking. And so if you don't kill him on like the first turn, he just eats your ass, man. He eats your ass, and he's not even embarrassed about it. Luckily, we have a lot of HP right now, apparently. You sucked at tact anyway. Great Yu-Gi-Oh commenter, though. Yeah, to be honest, I wouldn't have been embarrassed to say that I was one of the best at tact in global for about the first 3 months. And then the quality of player and the determination of people like Insane and Pack, like, just far outweighed my ability, my willingness to put in effort. I used to figure out fights, solve fights with my box, and then I was like, it's just too much time commitment. I just can't do this much time anymore. I used to make free-to-play videos. Free-to-play. I used to be able to clear all the content in the game with 100% units that were B tier and the free-to-play A units. And that's just like, that feels like a fucking joke now in the game, right? Like, even though I loved, I was trying to say love or loved, I don't know. Even though I loved Tact, I really feel like it, I didn't like the direction it went. And that might just be from it being a gacha. Like, I'm not saying it's the game's fault. Like, it might just be the genre's fault. But I don't mind power creep, but I dislike, like, there's a difference between power creep in my mind and then power creeping in a way where, like, the free-to-play stuff can't even keep up. Like, it became a point where it started to feel like time couldn't outweigh money, you know? And maybe that's not true, but that's the vibe I got. Yeah, you do it for the entire Dragon Quest Tact YouTube audience, hundreds of views. Yeah, I used to get when I first started making Tact videos, I was getting 1,000 views a video, something like that. Then I went down to, by the time, you know, it was a regular routine, I ended up getting a couple hundred, 200 to 400 views, and now I'm getting like 10 to 30 views on a good, 30 views is a good video these days. And honestly, I just don't care. My job pays a lot more money. Like, I'm back to doing YouTube, not at all because I think it'll ever be anything, but because I just have a good time making some videos. It adds for me, it adds some juice to the enjoyment value. Oh, we got rag coins on the random. This is a lucky spot to get them. That's 30. So I think we're 21 coins away. We don't need to do anything special for our task either, because this one just destroy a bunch of minions, which we're going to do passively anyway. See how close we are. We're 11 coins away. So the minimum amount you can get is 10. If you get any. But you're very likely to get something like 15 or something. So this might be the last time we have to do this right now to get Ragnaros. But, you know, we might have to do it a few more times. But let's see. Let's do one more today and see if we get it. I want to end the stream once I get Ragnaros. Yeah, this is a... Look at this path. 1 skip, 2 skip, 3 skip, 3 fighter skips. Now, this is kind of scary. Fighter boons can be a little scary. Streaming an average game isn't as enjoyable for me. Notice you've been doing lots of content, though. Hope it pays off. Honestly, like, that's... I've had more fun with YouTube. Not hoping it pays off. You know. Hoping it paid off made me depressed when videos didn't do good, and I put in effort. Now, I'm genuinely just, I want to attack with you first. I want to attack with you first. Then you, then you. I know I might be playing a little fast for people that don't know what's going on, but this is just grinding. I don't need to think about it too much. Like, I would never have played this on the channel before, right? I would have never have played, I don't know. I just like that I'm playing shit that I wouldn't have played before. You got to heal. How fast are you? You're going 6. He's dead. And you're nothing. All right. You're fine. You know what? I don't, this is the first fight. I don't want to throw it away. But it's fun to be playing Final Fantasy again. It's fun to be playing Triangle Strat. It is kind of weird to play games that don't end. Oh, sorry. That are long, rather, like that on the channel. Because, like, obviously people like episode 1 of Final Fantasy 6. People like episode 1 of Triangle Strat. Anytime you start a new game, people like episode 1. But when you're on episode 40, no one's fucking... There's like 10 people watching it at that point. If that. Like, you're lucky if you got 10 people watching it. Yeah. So I'm just going to keep making videos. I have like 6 more episodes of both Final Fantasy 6 and Triangle Strategy already done, but I'm just like, I don't want to upload them all on the same day. Like, this weekend, I've been releasing content, and you know what? What I knew would happen, happened. I started losing subscribers, right? Because when people that aren't going to watch your stuff and you suddenly have 3 to 5 videos in their feed in a day, you're just going to lose some subscribers. And honestly, I don't think of it as losing subscribers because they weren't subscribers if they weren't going to watch my stuff anyway, right? Like, if someone's not going to watch my stuff, I don't care about that number being higher. We want you to die, actually. You're scary. You caught the opera episode? I never planned to play FF6, so it was cool to see that. You never planned to play FF6 ever, or you never planned to play FF6 again, assuming that you've played it before? How much does this hit for? 6? Yeah, whatever. That's we're good. Never played? You don't need to. It's good though. If someone says they've never played Final Fantasy VII, I would say that's insane. Yeah, Pack used a lot of my videos to help clear content, and I used to be able to make videos that help people clear content. And then I feel like the game took a direction where the time investment and the money investment became so high that it was unrealistic. I'm gonna do it. Hopefully it's not green. It's blue. That's good. You played 1, 7, 8, 10, 15, most of 13. Old FFs just don't do it for me at this point. So I think Final Fantasy 1 is good. I think Final Fantasy 3, the DS remake that we got, is good because I never played the original, and so the only version I've known is the DS version. Why is your HP so high? I must have not been paying attention to something. Plus 50 health, awesome. But 4 is totally trash. I think 5 is not good, and 6 is definitely not bad. But 6 is not aged nearly as well as I had thought it would, based off it being like 1/3 of the population's favorite Final Fantasy. Like, to say 6 is better than 7, it to me is absolutely insane. Now, that is assuming that you have no nostalgia for it. If you were to play them both today for the first time and it was like, you know what, I genuinely think that 6 is just better than 7. I played them both today, and this is my opinion. That's insane. If you have nostalgia for it, that's totally different, right? Like, Legend of Dragoon is one of my favorite games of all time, and it might even be my favorite game of all time. It's up there. It's probably not, but it's definitely up there. But the point is, I'm aware that that game is less good than other games. Not that it's like a bad game. I actually do think it's a genuinely awesome game. But like, there are better games that exist. Oh, I love playing Pokemon Blue Red. That game is so fucking fun. It's still Pokemon Yellow might be one of my favorite RPGs of all time. It is one of my favorite RPGs of all time. But that's not to say that it's like insanely amazing anymore. I don't know. Probably not. Oh, that plus 10 attack is how come we almost died. Okay, what's your speed? You're gonna hit me for 50. Well, you know, you're gonna hit me for 50. I'm not stopping that, so we'll just do our best to not die. These fighter boons. Whoa! That doesn't make sense. Why would it have attacked him? There's like... Oh, because they did the calculation based on all that. Okay, this is awesome. Thank you. Yeah, smack him. But FF6 does not age super well. That's not to say it's bad. And in fact, it's quite good. The opera scene is very fantastic. Like, actually wonderful. There's a lot of really good moments, but it's not, like, incredible. The storytelling is severely lacking in terms of modern, what I would expect from a modern game. Makes it a whole new experience. I don't know. I don't know if I want to I don't tend to replay games that much, I don't think. I don't know if I want to play a Pokemon randomizer, you know. Like, I would already probably never play a Dragon Quest 1 randomizer, and that's only like a couple hours. 15 rad coins. I believe we were 11 short. Oh baby, Ragnaros. Y'all craft them. Huh. Let's take a look. Do we have any portraits? Now, he does have a lot of potential portraits. I wonder how to get that one. It's literally an animated portrait, but they animated it even more. I don't know if I like Baby Rag. Acquired from packs, acquired from packs. Oh, it's actually just acquired from packs. Okay. Well, that's a little lame, but not that bad. I just hate trying new things sometimes. Stuck with my faves like an old man. I'm kind of like that sometimes, in a sense where the reason I like playing, so I could be wrong, but reason I like playing your favorites is kind of like why I like rewatching TV shows I've seen before, because I don't really need to pay attention quite on that level and really focus, you know? And that's kind of why I really like playing a game like this right now, where I'm just like, I'm not stressed about it. I'm just like going through the motions, because it's not that hard. It's just kind of long, but there's some reward that I feel good about it at the end of the day. But besides that, it's also, what does this do? Okay. Ugh, man, these are bad. But it's, yeah, just a good time, you know? But sometimes I like playing new stuff, and I'm sure sometimes you like playing new stuff. Maybe not, I don't know. Like, I really liked Elden Ring, obviously. I think everyone in the world, like, saying I like Elden Ring is one of my least hot takes I could probably give. But I really, really liked Elden Ring. I beat that game 3 times, and I platinumed it. I might beat it a 4th time, but maybe not right now. 9 damage to a character and 4 damage to adjacent ones. So the reason this character is good, Die Insects is very, very powerful, because it goes up to like 22 damage, and if something is like, you're going up against a green, right, it hits it for like 44, and then it just repeats and it keeps going. It's like super good. But also, this is really nice. You can get passive fire damage. It goes up to +3, I think. And then Sulfuris gives him plus passive 20 HP, which is really good as well. You just beat Miles Morales. I've never played the Spider-Man games. I'm not a superhero game guy, honestly. Not that there's anything wrong with them. I just don't usually end up playing them. I know Spider-Man's like really good, but I just haven't done it. I don't know why. Let's get you out of here. Yeah, you know what? Let's get Sinestro out of here. This is clearly some visual bug. There we go. Sinestro keeps giving me visual bugs. I don't know what that deal is. There we go. And now I'll start farming up Rag. I'll keep him on my party, do some heroics, just get some experience, get him up to level 30 as fast as I can. Start doing his tasks. I need to get Cookie's task 7 still though, but I don't know. I'll just start always more to grind, you know? Anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. I gotta go use the restroom, so I'm gonna go leave right now. But guys, Chase, feel free to stop by the Discord, say hi anytime you want. Blah, 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 yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. You guys have a good day. I'll talk to you later.